Hello guys, welcome back to my channel, Wisdom and Light here, and we're back. We are back with the astro messages. This was actually highly requested and I got an overwhelming yes when I posted the last world prediction video for 2023 for the next 6 months. So if you haven't seen that, check it out. But yes, if your sun, moon, or rising just so happens to be in the sign Virgo, this message is divinely for you. Thank you guys so much for your patience, for coming back, and for letting me know that you guys do love these readings. So please, please, please. So please give this video a thumbs up, or you can do it after whenever you want to do it, but it really helps and it lets me know that you guys really do love these readings. But that being said, I am going to be shuffling and we're going to pull on the collective for Virgo. Keep in mind that this is a general reading. Not everything that I say is going to resonate, but grab what is speaking to you. And also, this reading is not going to be focused on if he or she is thinking about you or if they will come back. This is all about you. And if love pops up, we will talk about that, okay? So let's get started. I want to start off by pulling some oracle messages actually. So I'm going to put my tarot over here. We're going to be working with the energy oracle. And we're going to be seeing what are the messages coming in for Virgo, Sun, Moon, Venus, and Rising. And Happy New Year, by the way. Happy New Year. And shout out to everyone that booked a personal reading with me as well. We have Envy as the first card that showed up for Virgo, Sun, Moon, Venus, and Rising. Okay, we have All Tied Up also showing up for Virgo. We also have the Thinking Woman. Interesting. Suspicious. Show me the energy surrounding Virgo during this time. What does Virgo need to know for their highest good and protection? The Angel of Balance. Alrighty. Alright, so Virgo, what I'm picking up for you guys energetically is that I do feel that right now, this feels like a very, very good, fresh new start. But of course, there's a lot on your plate. There's a lot that you would like to finish. There's a lot that you would like to get started. So I highly encourage Virgo to really sit down, plan out how you want this year to look like, how you want this year to go, and your business goals. I really do feel that right now Virgo is very, very focused. And all eyes are on you, Virgo. People are waiting to see what you're going to do next. Because you know what, Virgo? I do feel that you have always carried yourself in a high regard and a high standard. And I love that about you guys. That's commendable, and never stop doing that. So it's almost like Virgo was able to accomplish so much last year. What is Virgo going to do next? And there is a vibe here where there are people that are waiting to see what you do next, but they're also waiting to see if you're going to screw up. They're waiting to see if you're actually going to keep your word and you're going to move forward with this. And that's wild to me because Virgo normally tends to keep their word and they normally do what they say that they're going to do. So the fact that you guys have a lot of evil eye around you where there's people that's wondering if you're going to succeed or not, it's a big key for me as your intuitive looking at this reading, because they're in for hell, because you are going to achieve what you set intentions for. So that's funny. You know, I love when I get to prove people wrong, and I feel like that's the vibe of your reading. This year, especially in the beginning of this new cycle that we're in, you are going to be in the space to tell people, I told you that I was going to do it. Or I told you that I was going to face my fears and I did it. I overcame everything that I was overthinking about. I went through what I had to went through. I told you that I was going to show up and keep my word to myself. Whatever that means, however that looks. Now, Virgo, I'm not sure if you are in a space of proving something to someone or you're just proving something to yourself. But the good news is you are going to be successful with this. And with the cards showing up as being all tied up and thinking and the Angel of Balance, this is letting me know that whatever that's driving you to push yourself to the next level, make sure that you are implementing taking care of yourself. Make sure that you are pouring back into you because I feel like you guys are on grind mode. So how many of you have been working really hard, or you have big goals for yourself, or you're saying, I'm going to finish medical school, I'm going to finish college, I'm going to make that phone call, I'm going to dead this once and for all, I'm going to show up and show out, I'm going to shine. It's an energy of needing to walk in a room and know that you are powerful, to show up as who you see yourself to be. Again, you've always held yourself to a high standard, but maybe as of lately, there's been some things that's been going on. You've been very emotional or very to yourself about things, but now it's time to show up and show out. It's time to let them know, or just let yourself know, or to prove to yourself that even though I reached a rough patch, I kept my word and I made it happen for myself. And that is something to be proud of, Virgo. So congratulations on whatever good news that is coming your way. Okay? But I do get this sense of there's people around you or near you or even at your workplace. I don't know who this could be. This could be family, unfortunately. This could be friends or really frenemies. This could be even like if you have a social media presence. This is about proving them wrong. This is about showing up saying, you see, you thought you knew what was going on, but you have no idea what was going on. And this is what I was actually doing. And this is my plan. And this is how I'm going to show up. It's almost like, Virgo, whoever that's watching you, because I keep seeing eyes are on you. Whoever is watching you, they're like assuming what you're going to do next. And you're literally going to do the complete opposite. So I'm excited for Virgo to get the last laugh for the next 3 months. Definitely. So that is a vibe here. Now, granted, this reading is timeless as well, even though, let's say this reading is for January, like right now. If you find this reading May, June, July, you were meant to receive this message. So I want to shuffle some tarot now. Okay, so let's see what's going on. We have strength. What are the messages showing up for Virgo, Sun, Moon, Venus, and Rising? What else can Virgo expect going forward? You guys are going after it. You're going after what you want. So this is the vibe. If you have been holding off on something, I feel that you're going to be moving forward with this decision that you're making. I feel that you're no longer, not that you were hiding, but maybe putting something in the back burner, maybe saying, you know what, I'll do it another time, or but no, get it started. And if you're not getting it started right now, because I know some of you are not really moving as of right now, because I feel like a lot of Virgos are in hibernation mode as well. If you're not pushing forward to start it in January, you're definitely going to be starting it in March. So this is a beautiful time to plan towards what that is and what that means to you. And I also feel that, Virgo, you're going to be taking a very spiritual approach to 2023. Remember, this year is the numerology number for this year is the number 7. The number 7 is a high vibrational spiritual number. And I find it interesting that the number 7 is here where all of us are going to be tapping into what helps us feel connected to the divine. So granted, I know that you guys are very busy, or there's a lot on your plate. There's a lot that you are getting ready to release or to show to the world. But I am seeing a huge emphasis of making sure that you're balancing that out with some level of prayer, worship, and doing something that helps you feel connected and balanced, okay? Now, granted, with the Hierophant that's also here, this is another indication of growing spiritually. This is also another indication, in my opinion, of graduating or completing something, receiving an award from a prestigious institution. So Virgos are definitely getting the last laugh in certain things. Now, if it's not regarding career and money, there's definitely something going on with Virgo where they're getting the last laugh regarding a situation that they were in. Somebody that like, okay, a good example, Virgo, is you could be getting engaged or proposed to this year, and your ex that never wanted to marry or propose to you or whatever the case may be, he or she or whatever may be hearing that through the grapevine. And that's going to be that, I told you that I was going to get married. I told you that this was going to happen. This could be you've been trying to conceive and have a child, and there were people that said, oh, I don't know. Your doctor said, I'm not sure if this could happen because of X, Y, and Z. And then boom, you get pregnant. So Virgo, I feel like a lot of people have been telling you no. And you're going to turn around and prove to them that the opposite of no is yes. So the answer is really yes. And you really thought that I wasn't going to get this, or I wasn't going to achieve that. You really thought that my season was over. Like, you guys forgot how hard I work, what I've given up, what I've sacrificed, and what I had to do to build myself to where I am today. So Virgo, it's almost like you are not only reminding yourself of your power and what you're capable of, but you're reminding other people indirectly or directly, don't play with it. Don't play with me. There is a tone in this reading that says they forgot. It's reminding me of that song from SZA, SOS, like that whole song. That's literally the theme that I'm hearing for Virgo as of right now. So some of you could also be feeling the need to prove yourself that, you know what, maybe it's not even people. It could be, I believed this way about myself back then, and now I'm proving myself wrong, that I made it happen, that I'm chasing my dreams, that I'm doing the things that I said that I was going to do, that I'm making my dreams a reality. So I love that for Virgo. I love that the message is saying to be strong, hold the faith. Yes, you have eyes on you, you have haters, but prove them wrong. Okay? There's also an emphasis of Virgo, be very careful of allowing other people to dictate or sway your decision making. Now, again, this is not to say that you guys are easily manipulated, no, but you can take advice from people, but lean on your own understanding. You come to making a solid decision regarding a situation that's been pending. Because sometimes it's like there's people in your ear that don't want you to forgive, or they don't want you to move on, or they don't want you to take that step to the next phase. But it's because misery loves company, and it's like they want you to stay mad. They want you to keep that energy flowing and going. But Virgo, I feel like you're tired of gossiping, or you're tired of this whole thing. So you're willing to just be like, you know what? I'm just letting this go. I'm going to move past this. I'm going to accept it for what it is and keep it pushing. But that doesn't mean you have access to me anymore. Or on the flip side, it could be, hey, I'm willing to talk about it. Let's talk about it. Let's go out for coffee. It really depends on the situation at hand. But I do see that here. Also, Virgo, there's an indication of traveling and moving. So if you want to move this year, this is a great time for you to do it. Okay? I do feel like, but Virgo, you're revealing something. You're popping out with something new. You're sharing with the world what you've been making, creating, and it's so groundbreaking, and it's such a good decision. It was calculated. You really thought this out. This wasn't like a on a whim type of decision. This was something that was planned for months, is what I'm picking up for Virgo. So granted, if it's a surprise, you don't got to comment what it is, but if you would like to share with me what it could be, then please leave a comment down below. What is good? What are you doing? What are you cooking up? Because this feels amazing, Virgo. And whether you started this to get over a heartbreak or to get over pain, or you're doing this because this makes you happy, it's still something that's going to pour back into you. Release it. Do it. It's beautiful. It's perfect. And maybe whatever that this is, you're not showing it off because maybe you don't think it's good enough. It is good enough. And people need it, or people need you. So do it. Show up and show out. So this month, especially for like the first 3 months, it doesn't feel very emotionally charged. It doesn't feel like the water signs where they're dealing with a lot of emotions. You guys are about your money right now. You guys are focused on the bigger picture. You guys are waving your magic wand, Ace of Wands, making things happen, okay? You guys are on creation mode. Some of you could even be pregnant and you're preparing. It just feels like they really thought I wasn't going to do it, but I did it anyway. Right? It feels really good. It feels really optimistic. It feels really, really positive. So Virgos, continue to stay on this vibration. Continue to stay on this path, because you're on your way. Literally, you are truly on your way. So let me see. Is there any more messages coming in for Virgo? Knight of Cups. And the universe is going to continue to keep pouring into you. The only person that can stop you is you. And I do feel like this is just a good sign to just start it, to do it, to make it happen. Stop stalling, do it. For example, I know somebody, she has a couple Virgo placements in her chart. And I told her, you are amazing at making cakes. So imagine if you can learn how to make cakes like for weddings. And she always like pushed it off. She slept on herself. Meanwhile, she makes everybody a cake for their birthday. I think she has Venus and Mars and Virgo. She makes a birthday cake for everybody that she's friends with. Like, she really goes all out for each birthday. And people love her cake, and they're just begging her, release it. It's good enough. It's perfect. And maybe she felt that it wasn't. But enough people this year said, yo, you got to do this. And for some reason, which I love, by the way, she got the courage to do it. Like, you know what? I'm going to start my page. I'm going to buy what I need, and I'm going to practice, and I'm going to learn how to make wedding cakes on the side, and hopefully something can happen with that. This is the whole point of the reading. It's something that Virgo has been sleeping on, that maybe you put on the back burner, or there's a person that you've been kind of sleeping on. I don't know what it is, but Spirit is saying go back, revisit it, and just solidify it. Make it happen. Put a stamp on it. Go forward with it. Now, for some of you, this could be a friendship from the past or anything from the past. But if it's not, I don't really feel like that's the case for a lot of Virgos. But I'm going to leave room for that to be a possibility. But majority of this reading feels very business oriented. It feels very tunnel vision, very focused. If it's not another person, it's definitely something you said you were going to do, but you talked yourself out of it. This is the time to start it, or the time to plan towards it, and then announce this in March. So I highly recommend for Virgo, whatever that this is, plan it out, get ready to do the rollout, build up towards you seeing what this is, and then when March hits, especially like around Aries season, I feel like you guys are going to be blessed to have the best case scenario on this, and this is when you can set intentions and really move forward with all that you are setting out to do. So I really love that for you, Virgo. This year is going to be about the power of your mind. And what you have to be careful of, Virgo, is to not overthink or assume that everything isn't going to work out, or look it through your eyes and say it's not good enough. Before you say it's not good enough, ask the people around you that you trust, not just anybody, but that you trust, and say, do you like this? Do you love this? How do you feel about this? And if they say it's fucking amazing, more than likely it is. Because if you look at it by yourself, Virgo, you might not feel like it's good enough. You might not feel like it's worthy. But I feel like you should get a second opinion from someone that you trust. Just ask. Doesn't hurt. It doesn't hurt. Because what if their advice surprises you? What if it's like, Doesn't hurt to ask. And it also doesn't hurt to open yourself up to be inspired by what the collective has to say, the ones that you trust. Okay, so let's look at, we have the yin and the yang balance, and then we have the healer of the ages. Love that for you guys. I love that you guys are healing. I love that you guys are on a positive vibration. I feel like there's a collaboration coming up with you guys as well. There's someone that you could be meeting, because the thinking woman and the thinking man showed up. So there's a collaboration and the building of something that's manifesting for Virgo. And I really feel like you guys should take this opportunity. This could be an investment. This could be real estate. It feels really, really good for Virgo, whatever that this is. Do it, do it, do it, do it, do it. Anything showing up for their romantic life for Virgo? The King of Swords, the Judgment, the Eight of Wands. Spend more time with your partner for the first 3 months of this year. They may be feeling neglected by you. Okay? Yes, spend time with your partner. That is something that I'm seeing. Spend time with your partner. Deepen the connection, but I feel like you guys are focused on your money. There is not much to see here for Virgo. Now, granted, of course, if there's something that you are going through, because everyone's situation is different, I really highly suggest that you focus on all of the blessings that are in your life and have tunnel vision in making that happen for yourself. And try not to say to yourself that it's not worthy, because it is, Virgo. And I really feel like this is such an important year for leveling up and really shining and really letting people know, because I really feel like last year a lot of people either played with you or there were some setbacks, whatever that it is. This is your year to shine. I feel like last year you guys were rebranding, or you guys were reinventing your friend circle, your life, your relationship, who you are. This is the year to show proof of how that looks for you and how you want to represent yourself, how you want to show off your brand, how you want to show off I'm married now, or how you want to improve upon your home and have a housewarming, whichever that is flowing your boat. But it's time for Virgo to expand. And you have to expand by trusting in the process and trusting in yourself that this is going to be amazing, that this is going to be beautiful, Virgo. So this is the green light to plan towards it, and definitely release it in March. If you release it sooner, I feel like it's not ready, whatever that this is. But if you want to play it by ear, but I am suggesting to release it in March, whenever you have time. Anyways, guys, I have to go. The neighbors are getting really, really loud. So I love you guys so, so much. Thank you guys so much for tuning in and stopping on by. Leave a comment down below and let me know what you guys think regarding this reading. I would love to hear your input. Again, give this video a thumbs up if it resonated. And be safe out there and keep shining, Virgo. I love you guys, and we'll do this again soon. Mwah. Bye.